Update. End of week 4 for my Ironman training. Coach Robb Beams with Complete Racing Solutions got me in a build phase. And right now I'm at the lake. I'm about 1,000 meters from the shore. And man, so far swimming is the least enjoyable thing for me. Honestly, I really like running. Despite some of my injuries, I really enjoy running almost more than I enjoy cycling, which is funny, you know, but I'd rather go run 10 miles than try to cycle 30 or so. The swim for me is still the thing where I'm like, man, because I can't break roughly a minute and 50 minutes per 100 meters, which is difficult for me. And so I still need to get some follow-up training, as much YouTube videos and stuff that I can get off the internet. I need to have somebody really watch me, and coach is telling me I need to film myself underwater and that sort of thing. It's difficult by yourself. But I am honestly feeling fairly fit just by slowing down to go fast. I mean, typically I've always pushed myself to the point of breaking, where if you're not in zone 4 or 5, it's not worth anything. And so far I've been doing 8 to 9 hours a week, just chilling in zone 2. And if I get good sleep, I feel strong. If I get good sleep, I feel strong. If I get my 6 to 5 hours, I'm just tired, and it doesn't work that way. The nutrition part, I'm not going so crazy on nutrition, because we know I like Costco cookies. So I'm not gonna give that up, because this really is for me to just say that I did something. For after the injuries that I have had, this is just a mental thing for me to just go, hey, I accomplished something and I did this Ironman. Not so much as far as winning my age group, because that stuff's just fucking, it's bullshit to try to have those long goals. But I am trying to enjoy the process. Like I said, I do like running, and the cycling is fun. The swimming, I need to turn it into something that I enjoy, because it's just so mind-numbing, and it's really hard to focus because you're just stuck and you're not doing something. In the open water, I'm fairly panicking to where that's the scary part for me. But that's the thing that also I need to embrace, because when I was racing, you know, if there was a giant triple or something, or the start where I just didn't feel equipped, I still turned that adrenaline and that fear into something I could use. Because fear is something that we all have. And there's something that I love from Bruce Lee. He says, don't pray for an easy life, pray for strength to endure a difficult one. And that's not just with athletics, that's with anything you're doing in life, whether you're getting a divorce, you have no money, you just lost your job, that sort of thing. And then also something that Bruce Lee said was, courage is not doing something without fear, but it's doing something in the presence of fear. And I know we all talk about like, oh man, you're such a pussy or blah, 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 because you're scared. And that's effing bullshit, because if you're not scared, something's wrong. And to be a man, you need to be able to confront those fears and accept them for what they are. And so far, I'm not the strongest swimmer. So swimming is scary for me. But that's why it's something that I need to just do. I need to just push myself and continue to do, as opposed to focusing so much on it. Just focus on, just keep swimming, the Dora thing. But all in all, fitness is getting better. I am enjoying the process. I am, if I'm being honest, struggling a little bit with full-time daddy daycare. The 3 jobs that I got going. We know that I've got the real estate gig going that I've had always, and then the moto stuff that I do on YouTube, and also the crypto stuff that I do as well, you know. And so everyone can manage stuff differently. I'm just trying to find a balance, because typically what's worked for me is wake up 4:35, I'll go do the hour running or cycling or swimming or something. Then I can do like an hour and a half or something of deep work. Then I'll get my kid up, we'll hang out for a while. Maybe I could do something when she goes down for a nap. I can't go to the gym to go to the big pool, because I can't, it's just irresponsible to leave the house with a baby there. But I'll probably do some more YouTube stuff, some other work stuff. And my day is kind of centered around that little person. And it's been tough for me from a mental standpoint, because I'm somebody that has been very what's the right word? Selfish, right? When it came to racing or whatnot, you know, it was all about me. And now it's all about my little girl, which I love. We're getting so close, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's just making things hard. And I'm getting to the point where I'm like, man, something is kind of breaking, whether it's the content creation, stuff in my personal life, and then adding this Ironman stuff on top, you know. So I'm trying to come with terms if I've got something scheduled where I need to go swim 2,700 meters. If I get 2,000, 1,500, it's still a win, right? Like right now, there's this quote from Gandhi as far as saying your habits kind of create your destiny, and your thoughts help create those habits. And I need to just continue to have little wins throughout the day. Constantly make sure that I'm still being positive and I'm not focusing on the negative, because I can easily go, oh man, I don't want to do this stuff, and oh man, this didn't work in work, and oh man, did you see what that guy said on the internet? Oh man, you know. And it's a compound effect. Like, you guys know that I'm big in investing, and it's not about having a massive win of woohoo, I made 10,000% on something. No, it's making 3%, always ending the day on a positive note, whether that's 1%. But the goal is to be 1% better than what you were yesterday. And that all starts from waking up in the morning. And when you wake up, sorry if I'm shaking, it's because I'm getting tired. But it all starts with just instantly being thankful and grateful for stuff. Like, I get to do this. Look at this. You know, I got a beautiful wife, and her friends from vet school are out on their paddle boards doing stuff, and I got to take some photos of them, and I'm going to go swim back and say, hey, yeah, it's 100 degrees out. It's kind of hot. I'm starting to die in this wetsuit. But without digressing too much, is just having a little win every day. Waking up early is not about getting up early. It's about going to bed on time, right? And being able to, in my free time, do something positive for myself, as opposed to making a bad decision by procrastinating. You know, it's resistance. All that stuff is resistance. I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to be productive. No, all that, right? And if we continue to just have small little wins constantly and try not to put too much on our plate to where no matter at the end of the day, we feel as if we didn't make it, that's just setting yourself up for failure, right? And I struggle with putting too much on my plate, and at the end of the day, feeling like I didn't get it all done. And so it's a journey, not a destination. And yeah, this is my update, right? And it's a little bit more philosophical, but that's just my personality. I'm a deep thinker, and I like to read a lot, and unfortunately, I like to spend. I got some ants biting me. What the fuck, guys? I'm not messing with you. Why the fuck you messing with me? All right, I need to get back in the water before I overheat. But my point is, I hope everyone is having a good weekend, and I hope everyone has goals that they're striving to be. And just because we're not something like a Ken Roxon or somebody that has what we want, there was a time when what you currently have is something you only dreamed of. And it's something that I think about quite often is, man, Johnny, how can I be more positive? And what can I do to try to give back, not just to myself, but to my family as well? Because especially having a kid, what I've learned is it's no longer about you. And I'm super proud of my wife with how much she's giving, and her being in her rotations to make a dream a reality when it comes to becoming a vet. Because God knowingly, man, I tried to, ow, fuck, man, I gotta go. I'm getting eaten alive by these damn ants. Ow.